Hello, everybody. My name is Amanda McCordick, and I want to thank you today for joining this Soul Check-In, which is a monthly offering that we have and what we decided to do for the start of this spring celebration. When I'm meeting with Reiki Masters who are planning to be in Dragonfly, I have to tell them to create what they feel called to and to create what they needed when they were kind of going through the worst of it or what they need in their life now. And the soul check-in is really me taking that advice from myself. I realized that I was so busy running around trying to run my businesses, look after my health, look after my kids, my businesses, Dragonfly, pets. Um, I was my life is beautiful but hectic and busy. And I realized that oftentimes in my quest to make Reiki more accessible, but I was actually not checking in with myself as much as I should be. I wasn't checking in with my guides and with the universe as much as I should be. And so I decided to create a space once a month where we intentionally do just that, where we meet together, anyone who wants to join, and we check in first with by yourself, come back, we meet, and then we go in and we check with my guides, come back and write. And then lastly, check in with the universe, God, source, whatever word you want to put to it. And so this is what we have started doing, and it's one of these things that it's not just something for me to give to somebody else. It forces me, it keeps me honest, and it keeps me also checking in. So I'm very grateful to be able to share this with you guys today. Just a few things to know about it. Um, I will be bringing in and out of the energy 3 times. The first two meditations will be about 15 minutes, give or take. Let the energy kind of guide and direct. There will be, oh, my audio is clear. Thank you, Ben. Just give me 1 second.
Can you guys hear me better now? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for letting me know. Okay. Oh, I think my internet's getting tired. I'm freezing a little bit. So I may have to turn off my camera here. So getting back to it, I'm going to put you into the energy 3 times. Each time when you come out, I am going to get you to do automatic writing. What that means, it sounds complicated. It really isn't. It just means I want you to write. I don't want you to worry about spelling, format. It just doesn't have to be complete sentences. Just let it pour out of you. And in my experience, I always encourage people to do this after coming out of any meditation because I find you get the most out of it. And so we're going to do that 3 times. And then at the end, we'll come back together. And if anybody wants to share anything or anything like that, we'll have time for that. So few other points I want to make before we start this. I know that we have very seasoned Reiki masters who are very comfortable being in the energy and can just run with it. I also know that we have people that are maybe brand new to Reiki and aren't really sure what it is. So here's a few things to keep in mind. You cannot do this wrong, period. You have done what you needed to do, which was show up or alternatively watch the recording later. It will be different for different people. Some of you will just feel calm and relaxed. Some of you may see things, you may hear things, you may smell things, you may see very detailed images or ideas. Again, you can't do it wrong, and any way you experience it is fine. It's still working, even if you're not seeing big dramatic imagery. I remember one of the first classes I was ever in, I went into this meditation and it was nice and it was lovely, and I definitely received messages. And one of the messages I received was for a lady, one of the other students. And the energy told me exactly what to write down. And I forget exactly what it was, but it was something to the effect of, you are doing this right. It is working. You are in the right place. And when it came time to share, I said, I have a message for this lady if she'd like to receive it. And she said yes. And so I said, the energy told me that, you are doing it right. It is working and you are where you're supposed to be. And she actually started crying because she had written down, uh, I don't think I'm doing it right. I don't even think I belong here. And I don't think it's working. And so the three things that she didn't think was happening, I had gotten the message in my side that yes, in fact, it was working. So even if all you feel is calm or all you feel is annoyed, it's still working. The frequency of energy, and as we continue to, our ability to handle and use Reiki energy continues to evolve, the energy often goes very deep. And so you don't see the full benefits, or you don't maybe recognize the full benefits in the moment. So just keep an open mind and remember, you cannot do it wrong. It is helping. Like anything, the more you do this, the more you're in the energy, the easier, faster, more effective it becomes. So I remember when I first started, I would see these Reiki ladies, mostly these Reiki masters, who could go so deep and who could discern the different, the different feels of the different energies and vibrations, and you know, they just seemed so much further ahead than me. And I can tell you, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. I actually got a massive head start or boost in my Reiki journey because I went through radiation associated with my breast cancer diagnosis. It absolutely zapped my energy for days on end. Not like every day, but every once in a while I'd have this random day where I could barely lift my head up. I was so tired. And on those days, I would listen to Reiki meditations on loop for hours. I'd listen to old attunements I had done. I'd listen to one-on-one sessions, ones from YouTube. Like I would spend hours and hours and hours listening to them on loop. And at the time, I was really annoyed because I thought, like, I didn't know how much time I had left to live. And I was annoyed that on some days, I wasn't well enough to do everything I wanted. In hindsight, I can see just how crucial that was to me developing this gift and ability, and for moving me along in my healing journey, not just in my body, but um, in my soul. As I like to say, I am a soul with a body, not a body with a soul. The last thing I want to ask you to keep in mind as we go into these three meditations is to please leave the critic um, kind of on the door. Like push him out, keep him out. Allow yourself to be curious. If something comes up in your mind, don't immediately slap it down. Or if a thought comes to your mind, like that really hurt me, for instance, don't immediately dismiss that and say, oh, you shouldn't, lots of people had it worse than you. What are you complaining about? This is a space where there's just no benefit to the criticism or the judgment. Like, be curious. Allow yourself to be curious. So, as thoughts come up, you can ask, why is that here? Is that something I need to deal with right now? Sometimes everyday things like, did I remember to take the trash comes up. I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about emotions, feelings, memories that come to the surface. Be curious about why they're being raised right now. And so, yeah, I'm going to lead you in to three different meditations. We're going to start with your higher self. You can go ahead and make yourself comfortable now. If you want to have a blanket, you want to block out your eyes, whatever makes it the most comfortable for you. And please, take a few minutes to get a piece of paper and a pen or however you want to write afterwards. So while you guys get ready, I'm going to get ready as well. So just take a second and make yourself comfortable. Get rid of my. Oh. Now, I'm going to share music. YouTube has been very finicky all day. Is my audio still okay? You can let me know. I think my thing keeps turning off. Yeah? Okay, great. Thank you, Melissa. Um, so I'm going to invite you guys all to get comfortable now. I'm going to ask just someone to let me know if you can hear the music in a second. For some reason, it's not letting me hear it today. Do you guys hear the music? Can someone just let me know if you can hear the music? Great. Thank you. Okay, everybody. I'm going to invite you to take a few moments now just to really let yourself be comfortable. This time is for you and about you. Just let yourself be fully present in this moment. I invite you to close your eyes if you haven't already. Let's just start with checking in with our body, making sure we're comfortable. Feel free to move at any point. Reiki will still work, it'll still flow. Now I invite you to breathe in through your nose, push it all the way down to your belly. Hold for the count of 3, and then slowly release out the mouth. Then pause for the count of 3 before releasing or before breathing in again. I invite you to do that 2 more times. Bringing your awareness down to your feet. And imagine that you're walking in an open field of wildflowers. Air is soft with a gentle breeze that causes the flowers to delicately dance around you. The space is quiet, and you instinctively know that you are completely safe here. And allow that connection to deepen. As upward, above you is a beautiful blue sky with a scattering of puffy white clouds. Through those clouds comes a soft beam of light above you, coming from the highest heaven. Light begins to gently pour down through the top of your head, moving through your bodies. From your body out to your aura, through your ancestral lines, through your relationship cords, connecting you above and below, earth and sky, body and soul. As you stand here in this field of wildflowers, notice how it feels to be connected in both directions. Connected to this earth, its human experience, while connected to Source, the pure light and love. You are both human and divine. Now quietly invite your higher self to step forward. Not something outside of you, but a deeper awareness within you. Allow it to come forward now. It may show up as a feeling, a knowing, a presence, a visual. Let it come in whatever way it chooses. And gently ask, what do I need to know right now? Now listen and be curious. Need you now to answer this question, what do I need to know right now? sacred meadow within you. Whenever you want to connect to your higher self, whenever you feel disconnected from your soul, or when you need clarity on your purpose, give gratitude for this connection, this place within each of ourselves. When you're ready, I invite you to take another slow, deep breath in while I call in all the symbols I have now, or may ever have known or unknown, named or unnamed, to seal in the energy of the session. Gently bring your awareness back to your eyes, chair, and return to yourself. When you're ready, we're going to take 5 minutes of break. And as you're ready, the question that you may want to answer, I mean, let whatever comes out come out. But the question is, what does your higher self want you to know? Writing, you can get up, get yourself a drink, stretch, or you can just remain cozy. In about 2 minutes, we're going to go back into the next meditation. morning to get comfy. Okay, everybody. I invite you to make yourself comfortable again. I'm going to do the same thing. Check the music here. Okay. The next meditation we're going to do is going to be checking in with our guides. So that can be whatever that means for you. Your spiritual advisors, before we come to this life, we don't come alone. We do have our guides. And I guess I just feel guided to say that these guides are passionate about helping. But they can only help when their help is requested. You have to, words matter, and you have to give them permission. You have to invite them in to help. And so in this meditation, we're going to be not only asking them for help, but also guidance. Right, so please make yourself comfortable. We're going to again take a few slow, deep breaths in through our nose, all the way down to our belly. Hold and then slowly release. Check in with your body, make sure it's comfortable. Now imagine you're walking along a quiet forest path. Trees surround you. The air is calm, and the ground is soft beneath your feet. Slowly breathe in the beautiful clean air of the forest. And as you exhale, feel the stress of life leave on your breath. You feel safe here. You intuitively know that you are safe here. You are supported. You are held. As you continue to walk through this beautiful forest, allow yourself to connect with the peace and the harmony of this forest. Up ahead, as you continue to move through the forest, you see that it becomes clearer, an opening. As you move along, you come upon a small clearing in the forest. The ground here is covered in soft moss, and you feel compelled to sit down and just relax in the space. Space you can of others' energy, loving, supportive. You realize that you are not alone in this journey. Allow these energies, your guides, to step forward now and guide you, connect with you, bring you clarity, and allow yourself now to explore what they wish to bring to your attention. But do it without any judgment of yourself. Release any actions, any judgment of your actions or your thoughts. Replace that judgment with curiosity. A gentle place where there's no need or benefit of judgment or criticism. Allow your spirit guides to now guide you. They will always be there, waiting to provide clarity, healing, love, and comfort. As we prepare to return, we thank our guides for clarity they have found and assistance to provide. And when you're ready, I invite you to take a slow breath in. Slowly release out through your mouth and gently return. For the next 5 minutes or so, just gonna write. Question or answering. You can write whatever you want. If you want to answer a question, the question is, what does my guides want me to know right now? Hey, everybody. This is kind of your 1 minute warning to make yourself comfortable as we get ready for the last or three meditations. This one is going to be us connecting to the universe, source, God, whatever words you want to use to associate that. And this is just, yeah, another chance for us to check in with the universe to get clarity on what we need to know, what needs to be healed, what needs to be released, just whatever is most crucial for us at this moment. Everybody, I'm going to invite you again to find a comfortable position. Allow your body to settle. Gently close your eyes if you haven't already. Start again by taking some nice, slow, deep breaths. Just allowing ourselves to really be present in this moment. Breathe in through our nose, all the way down to our belly. Hold that and slowly release. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm, effortlessly. And imagine yourself standing at the edge of a quiet forest. Air is fresh, cool, and comforting. You begin to walk slowly along a soft path beneath your feet through this forest. With each step, feel the energy of the earth come up through the bottoms of your feet, allowing you to ground, connecting you deeper into the earth. Feel the gentle support beneath you, the strength of the ground holding you. As the trees rising all around you, ancient, heavy, wide, each unique. As you walk, you begin to feel your body relaxing deeply. Your shoulders soften, your jaw releases, and your breath deepens. Each step you leave behind the noise, the pressure, the expectations. There's nothing you need to do here. You're ready to be in this moment. Just walk, just breathe. As you continue along this path, you begin to hear something in the distance. A soft, flowing sound. Water. You follow the sound until the forest gently opens before you. And flowing before you is the river of life, a sacred river whose waters come from the highest heavens, carrying a vibration of pure love, pure healing, pure clarity. Notice how the water glimmers with light, soft, radiant, alive. This river holds wisdom beyond understanding. It knows exactly what you're ready to release and exactly what you are ready to receive. Let's take a moment and just observe. Notice what you're feeling now. When you're ready, begin to slowly step into the water. Notice the temperature, perfectly comfortable. Instinctively know that this water is like no other water. It's comforting, welcoming, and you are totally safe in this moment. As the water touches your feet, begin to feel a gentle shift. The energy of the river is already working with you. Continue to move deeper into the water. Let the water rise around your ankles, your legs, your hips. Like gentle rapids, small ripples of glimmering light dancing across the surface. You feel drawn to move towards them. Gently allow yourself to lay in these rapids. Feel the support beneath you, heavy strength of the riverbed. The riverbed. The water flows over you and around you and through you. This is the energy of Source, the universe, pure love, pure healing. Allow it to wash over you now. And as it does, allow it to wash away anything that you are ready to release, anything that does not serve your highest purpose. Allow it to release anger, fear, greed, resentment, anything associated with the lack mentality. Let it all rise to the surface and be carried away. It doesn't need to force it. You don't need to struggle. You just need to be willing to give consent for it to leave us. If there are thoughts or emotions that are coming forward now, acknowledge them gently. If it's something that you're ready to release, thank that energy for the wisdom it brought you, the lessons, maybe even for the protection, for the experience it brought. Give thanks, but we release. We let those lower vibrations go. Just bring them away. Release now whenever you feel called to. If you're not sure what to release, you can simply ask the universe to release whatever does not serve your highest purpose. These deeper beliefs. Release the idea that you need to struggle. Release the belief that you are not enough. Release any feelings around pain and disappointment. You release the weight of thinking that you have messed things up. It's the Reiki energy, the energy from the highest heavens. Simply let all of that dissolve and wash away. Allow that to happen now. Just know what is being washed away does not serve your highest good. It is not something you need. It's not something you need any longer. It may have served you well at different points of your journey. You no longer need it. You do not need to carry any of this anymore. As it washes away from you, feel the lightness begin to return. Space is opening up within you as this release takes place. And imagine that the water begins to gently lift you, and you're floating effortlessly, floating down the river of life, fully supported, no effort, no resistance. The river of life simply carries you down your path. You don't need to control this, you don't need to direct it. Just allow. As you float inviting energy from source, from the universe, from the highest heavens, invited love, wisdom, and clarity. And let that energy flow into every part of you, every cell, float into your aura, relationship cords, your ancestral lines, filling the space that has just been cleared, restoring, rebalancing, renewing. Trust that the river knows where to take you. Trust that the universe is guiding you, even when you cannot see the full path. You are supported. You are enough. You are exactly where you're meant to be in this moment. Now allow the river of life to show you what it wants you to see. Feeling, an image, a knowing. A simply sense of peace. There is no right or wrong in this. Just let the energy guide you now and be open to receiving. When you're ready, begin to notice your body again, still supported, still held. The energy of the river remains with you. Gently, you're brought back to the edge of the water. You step out of the river, feeling renewed, still carrying the clarity and lightness of this connection. You were whole, you were grounded. When you're ready, take a moment to look back and offer gratitude for the river of light, for the healing, and for the guidance. And bring your awareness back to your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, slow release through your mouth. Feel your body where you are, your surroundings. When you're ready, gently wiggle your toes and fingers. Softly open your eyes. Come back. It might take about 4 or 5 minutes just to write now. Asking the universe to let us know what we need to know most now. After that time, we'll come back. Anybody can share anything that they'd like to, or not. All right, everybody, you can keep writing if you'd like. If anyone has anything that they'd like to share, by all means, feel free to either raise your hand, put it in the chat, or unmute yourself. We're pretty easygoing here, whatever works best for you. In the comments, we have Sarah Spangler saying thank you. You're welcome, Sarah, as did Margaret Mary. She said spectacular. Thank you both. It has been a long day. We have one more session. Um, we have one more session coming up. Nasli also said thank you. We have one more session coming up next, which is going to be led by Cindy Harms. And I'm going to also sit in and help co-host that. It's the last event of the night. And it is about the joyful cancer path. So both Cindy and I have walked that path. And so you certainly don't have to be to have had cancer or to have cancer to attend or benefit. It's really about finding those silver linings on life's the difficult parts of our path. So if anyone hasn't signed up for that would like to, I can just let me know in the comments and I can pop the information for the next session. How are we all feeling? Margaret Mary, go ahead.
I have a confession and an
Go for it.
acknowledgement. I have never been a fan of automatic writing. I would describe myself as a Reiki hog. I just wanted to be in the energy and heal. And today I opened up a document and labeled it Soul Check-in 2026. And I'll be coming every month.
Thank you.
And I received some really good messages. And I wouldn't have done that. And so thank you for that access to myself and the clearing that has been created that allowed me to Reiki receive. And yeah, very, very grateful, very appreciative.
I'm very grateful for you and that. I listen and I appreciate the honesty, right? We don't what resonates with one person doesn't resonate with another, and what sometimes doesn't resonate at one point in your journey will at another, right? And so for me, the automatic writing, it's been great for me. And I have to remind myself of it, which is again why I created the soul check-in, because I need these reminders too. I get very busy with what I'm doing and I forget to invite in this clarity. I forget to talk to my guides. I forget to hand it all over to the universe. When I look at what I wrote, it was all about like this is Dragonfly. All my nerves around Dragonfly, and the universe reminded me that it's not my project; it's the universe's project. And so the universe, as long as I allow it to take fully control of it and I keep my unhealed ego out and my ambition out and all of that and my timetables out, as long as I allow those to just be washed away and let the universe unroll it as it sees fit, this isn't my project, it's the universe's. So thank you for that, Margaret Mary. Um, I absolutely understand the desire to be just to remain in the energy. But when we pull ourselves out and do this automatic writing, I find that it always brings me greater insight into what I'm supposed to be kind of observing and learning. And I'll also say that it allows me to go more deeply when I'm actually in the energy, because when you do it enough times, you kind of become trained that you don't have to remember stuff. You don't have to try to keep track of what's happening in your meditation. You can just allow yourself to be fully in it, knowing that it will present itself in the writing. Does anybody have anything else they want to share? Any questions or anything like that? Please don't please don't be shy. Hey guys, I am going to pop in the information for the next session just in case anybody did want to come that hadn't planned to. You can't sign up still um, because of the way the system works, but if you want it sent to you later, just shoot me an email or a message and let me know. Um, and we're very, very happy to send that out to you. Two other messages that I saw in the chat now. This is from Melissa. Thank you for the soul check-in during the spirit meditation. It was the first time experiencing the smell of flowers. Thank you. Ah, I love that. So wildflowers are kind of my obsession. If you ask my daughter, she would tell you I am obsessed with wildflowers. I'm in my wildflower phase of life. So that I'm so happy to hear that. Beth said thank you. So thank you all. Yeah, I just really appreciate you guys coming and being here with me tonight or whenever you're watching this. This recording will go out as long as details of other stuff that we're doing. So watch your email for that. Probably be tomorrow, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow that will go out, depending on how easily my sister's kids go to sleep, to be honest. So please watch your email for that. And just come and be in our community wherever you're at. We want you. Uh, you are you exactly how you are, exactly who you are, exactly what you are is welcome in our community. And we're here to support that. So thank you so much. Oh, look, Cindy says, thank you, Amanda. It brought up a lot of emotions and outdated beliefs that needed to be released. We all go through that, right? And often it's right before we level up that we have to release those things, almost like weights, those lower vibrational weights holding us down so that preventing us from leveling up. And again, that's why these regular check-ins are important for ourselves. It does keep us kind of honest and on the move as we ascend. So thank you, Cindy. And again, you guys can return to this as often as you'd like. This, when you get the recording, it will be in your email. It'll also be on YouTube. So when you're feeling disconnected, you can jump in and do another one, or you can jump in and do this one. We just want you to get in the habit of pausing to connect with your guides, with yourself, and with the universe. So thank you so much, guys. Again, never hesitate to reach out. I'm putting my email in the chat again. I may not be fast on email, but I will respond. um, it's not lack of interest. It's just a little bit of time issues sometimes. So please don't hesitate to reach out. I am interested in getting to know you as a person, no matter where you're at on your Reiki journey. And our next session starts at the full hour. Yeah. So wherever you are, it starts in about 30 minutes, the next session. So thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to go outside and stretch a little bit and get ready for the next session. Thank you so much.